Hey everyone!
Welcome back to the channel.
Featuring George this time.
Today we're doing an exciting video. We are doing an updated home tour.
Yes, we're excited to do this. This is probably one of our most requested videos on Instagram and on TikTok. And if you are new here, Mark will give you a little bit of a backstory to the home we're currently in and what kind of update.
Yeah, so this is an exciting update for me. You know, Gretzie's had this place for a while I was in university in Australia studying dentistry. She rented this place out, and then when it was coming towards the end of my degree, she took it back and started doing some pretty big renos to it. It was brand new, but she wanted to, you know, add some upgrades, so
make it special for us.
Yeah, it really feels like home. It's kind of both of our personalities and styles mixed together, so
yeah,
we're excited to show you.
We're gonna show you an update. Nothing is really done. I get this like quality from my mom.
I feel like it'll never be done.
Yeah. I love to like make improvements. Like today we went to Home Sense and I was like, oh, I think we should like redo the front entrance. So anyways, this is truly an updated house tour. There definitely are some things that have yet to be completed or things that we're waiting on. So we're just gonna kind of show you what we've done so far. And yeah, welcome to our house.
Okay.
It's like the real movie.
Yes.
Hey everyone, welcome to our updated house tour. Come on in. So this is our tiny entrance. We definitely try to make use of the space in the best way that we can. So this is kind of what we have going on right now. Today we actually found finally a mirror like this that's like double the size. So this is actually gonna all be different next time you guys see our next home update. I got this little console table from Structube. We like it a lot just because it's not too deep. So it really is good to allow for space here. And then we just kind of have some random stuff on here, something where we pop our keys. Not that Mark ever puts his keys here. He's really bad at doing that. It's really annoying. And then we just have this little ottoman for people to sit down and put their shoes on, some books, and then in here is my office. So this is kind of where all of the magic happens for me. This is where I do my makeup, where I film my content, my podcast, where I do my work. And this right here is something that I'm like very proud of, but also something that isn't really working out for me anymore because it is already full. So this is kind of where I have all of my fresh PR beauty products. I try to keep it organized to the best that I can, but as you can see, it's really jam-packed and I'm already running out of space. So yeah, this is kind of like where I have everything, and I kind of section it off. So I have like all my lip products and complexion products in here. And then in here is where I kind of have all of my skincare, body care products, foundations, and then just some kind of like one-offs. So it's definitely like my at-home Sephora. It's a place that I go when it's people's birthdays or occasions, or I just want to kind of share the products that I really don't need two of. Then this is my desk, again, where I kind of do the work, if you will. And then this right here is something that definitely needs to be improved. I just kind of brought this in here for now. This is kind of shelving of overflow products. Also, these are kind of all boxes that are PR packages that I need to unbox. So this is kind of just my reminder of stuff that I have to deal with, but the big vision here that I think would really help me out is kind of doing a floor to ceiling kind of door closet situation. So it's just all clean. I don't like clutter at all. And then an improvement that we did in here as well is the paneling on the walls. So this used to just be really plain. Kind of added this. I feel like it's classic but still has a modern vibe, and it just kind of makes the room look more expensive.
Alright, I'm excited to bring you guys upstairs because this is probably my favorite room of the house. It's just open concept and we spend most of our time here, so let's go. Welcome to our living room. This is our main living space where we spend a lot of nights just cuddling, watching Netflix, enjoying each other's company. So this fireplace is an update. We built this in December and we just wanted a plain, sleek, modern look with a long, low fireplace. So we kind of nailed the vision, brought it to life exactly what we wanted. The white couch is probably my favorite part of the house. ever since we started dating in like high school, or like college probably, in college, we talked about having a white couch. So we love this. This is like our baby of the house. We spend lots of time on it. It's super comfortable, and we actually keep it quite clean, so that's good. George loves it too. This is George's favorite spot of the house. He has a good time relaxing, lots of sun here. He gets lots of cuddles, so he'll probably spend the whole video here. Hey George,
Hi George.
Are you gonna follow us around today? This coffee table is cool too. All this stuff's from Mo's home, I believe. Gretzie will correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so this coffee table kind of has a special place in our heart, I guess, because number one, Gretzie loves coffee, so every morning, you know, we sit and have a coffee here, and this is really how we start our day. But number two, we have a very sentimental piece on here, and that is this chain. We got it the night before we got married. It was just kind of a gift to each other, and we said, let's just lock in our love and get something that we can keep in the house to remind ourselves just, you know, our relationship, the strength, the love, and being locked together. So this was before our December wedding when we got married in the church, and yeah, I don't think we'll ever get rid of this piece. It's awesome. So that's just a sentimental piece in the house that we cherish. Hey buddy.
And you said you didn't want a dog.
Gretzie bought George when I was in Australia studying. She kind of just said I'm getting a dog, and I was a little upset at first, to be honest, because I just didn't want to have the commitment of having a dog, but now George is my best friend. I take him everywhere. He loves me a lot. Yeah, I couldn't imagine my life without him now, so.
So who was right once again?
Yes, welcome to the family, George.
This chair is one of my favorite parts of this living room, which is really funny because I actually have sat in it like one time. It's just like an iconic little center of attention. And then for these prints here, these are from Decenio. And these prints are really cool to me. And the reason why we wanted to pick these is for two reasons. One, the color. And two, we just love like vintage vibes. And what's really funny is both of these photos were shot in Palm Springs. And these are Sophia Richie's legs. And we love Sophia Richie and we love Palm Springs. We got married there. We've been going there for like 10 years. And we actually had a Cadillac as well at our wedding as a prop. So we got these pictures even before we got married, but it kind of seemed really fitting, and I feel like the warmth in it just kind of like tied into the room. Another thing that Mark didn't mention is that his dad had actually gifted us the fireplace. So we had it in our garage for quite some time, and then once we finally got to get everything built, we got to plop that in there. And then actually as a wedding gift, my grandma, she's the one that kind of sealed the deal for the TV and the actual labor and construction, if you will, of doing this fireplace. So it's kind of cool that this piece is very sentimental to us and something that we will always think about.
Alright, so anyone who knows us personally knows we love family and we love to entertain and we love, you know, sitting around a table enjoying a good dinner. So our kitchen table is huge. We got it from Rove Concepts. Gretzie really wanted the table, and we didn't know anyone that ordered from there before, and she just fell in love with it. So she ordered it, it got shipped to the house, and I was in Australia, right? So I wasn't here to help her or anything, and she didn't realize that the delivery company wouldn't bring it up here and set it up for her. So the thing weighs, like, the top slab is over 300 pounds. I think these are like well over a couple hundred pounds each too. So it was an absolute mission to get this table upstairs. Yeah, but we love it. I love a big table. I love how it's modern and round. I really love the chairs. They're from Chateau Lighting in Edmonton. I like how the gold just ties in with the concrete. It just looks really sleek, really modern. The chandelier as well is from Chateau Lighting, so we wanted, our theme for this house was gold and white and concrete, so I feel like it just kind of ties the house. And then our neon sign is mine and Gretzie's favorite saying, I would say one of them, the world is yours. So we love that. It never gets shut off, it stays on every day, and it's just a good reminder when we walk down the stairs that, you know, just take advantage of the day. You can really do whatever you want with your day. The world is yours. So it's our daily reminder.
So this section here has to be my favorite in our house. First of all, this cabinet, I have been dreaming about this cabinet for years. I discovered it probably 3 years ago online. It's from CB2, and I just never stopped thinking about it. And I was like, when I get a house and we get to move in together, this is a piece that we need. And what do you know, 3 years later, it was still available. I still loved it just as much. And now that it's in our home, I love it even more. The main reason though, as to why Mark and I really like this, is because it's just the perfect cabinet for us to really have all of our glassware and drinkware for entertaining. We love to have parties, we love to have people over. And just the design of this, I just like love the round sticks. I actually have a very similar concept to this at my storefront, GP Makeup, and it's just something that we love, and it actually just tied in perfectly with our table as well. So it's kind of cool that they complement each other, but they don't compete at the same time. And then this mirror is a big fab fave for us as well. It is from StruckTube, and we just love how wide it is because everybody can just like get into a group shot for it. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you probably recognize this. We take a lot of pictures here.
Take a mirror picture here every day almost too.
Yeah,
so
we just love it. It's
we
like
just
good
love
lighting.
it.
When we have friends together, like you don't always have like people to take a photo of you, so it's just really handy to like capture memories in this mirror. You get the quote in the back that we really love. And yeah, we just like love this area.
Who do you think's the better cook? Who do you guys think does all the cooking? So this is the kitchen where we do a lot of cooking. We have a lot of fun date nights in together. We just put very simple, sleek cabinets. We got them to do the backsplash all the way up to the ceiling with open shelves because, you know, we wanted to get some nice adult dishes to display on them or whatever we wanted to do. Little tip, I'm sure you already have one, but if not, you gotta get yourself an air fryer. I got my first one when I was in Australia. I kid you not, I never used my oven there. That thing was my baby. I just threw everything in there. It's a healthy way to get, you know, you can throw protein in there, carbs, whatever you want. You can just get a nice meal in like 20 minutes. So, of course, we had to get a good one for home. We use it every day. I think we use the oven maybe once a week, twice a week. So that's our go-to. This is our favorite salt. I don't know if you guys are aware of it or use it or whatnot, but it's a flaky salt. So the grains are really like thick.
It's a sea salt.
It's a sea salt, and it's just
So good.
clean. We put it on everything, steaks, chicken,
Scrambled eggs.
Whatever. So yeah, that's amazing. I even go like that. It's crunchy.
What do we got going on over here?
So this is probably the most used appliance in the house. Gretzie's coffee maker. Every morning there's a cup brewing. If I wake up early and I want her to wake up, I will throw a pot on and she can smell it from the room and she gets up real fast.
Don't expose me.
This right here was a special gift. I got it as a wedding present from my groomsmen. This is really special. To be honest though, boys, we haven't used it yet. We always were waiting for like a special Sunday morning to crack it open, but I feel like I just need to send it one day. But I'm really excited. It's supposed to be got really good reviews. It's from Williams-Sonoma, so I'm sure it's amazing.
Over here we have our little baking section. We actually haven't really done any baking since moving in. But what has been used is our Khloe Kardashian inspired Oreo jars. As you can see, everybody prefers the original Oreo over the golden Oreo. And we kind of thought of like getting rid of these because Mark and I are on like a health kick right now. But it actually is a really great way for us to test our willpower or have a little sweet when we do need it and really require it. If you want to do this, the hack is you need to get the double stuffed Oreos. Otherwise, you will not actually see the separation between the cookie and the icing. So just thought I would throw that out there if you do want to recreate it. You'll be shocked though to fill up one of these. We got the actual canisters from IKEA. To fill it up with cookies, it costs almost $40 Canadian, which I like was shocked by, to be honest. I was like, oh, it's gonna cost a couple bucks. But it's really fun social thing. Every time we have friends come over, they're kind of like, looking at them, and you can just tell they like want to ask but they don't. So it's like, here you go, Dave, like you want an Oreo. It's really fun. So I highly recommend it if you want to kind of add something fun to your kitchen and a great thing to kind of treat your guests, if you will.
All right, guys, so off the kitchen we have...
My favorite room, aside from the favorite wall. So if you had seen the first empty house tour, I told you guys, you just wait, I'm gonna knock your socks off. And so as you can see, our entire house is very like airy and white and dreamy and just super, super minimalistic. And I wanted this bathroom to be something that's kind of like a sneak peek of like the behind the scenes of a minor part of Mark and I's personality that's like fun and unexpected. So we wanted to create a bathroom that was just so different from the house, and like, why not, you close the door. So we had this crazy idea of collecting all of our favorite vintage Playboy covers from various different magazines, and we turned it into a wallpaper and coated our entire bathroom in it. So the wallpaper was done by a local wallpaper artist called Wallpapers by T. And so Mark and I essentially went online and we spent quite a decent amount of time kind of picking out all of our favorite covers. And then Wallpapers by T kind of pieced them together in a way that complemented all of the different covers, and some of these covers are actually sentimental to us. This right here is our friend Nikki. I met Nikki at a Revolve event in 2018. She was like the first person that was my industry friend in the blogging community, and so it's really cool that we have her on here. And then another fun fact too for covers is
right there.
Here we go. So this cover right here was actually on a t-shirt that Mark got when I went to see him in Australia when we reunited for the first time in 672 days. And so it was just really cool that we were able to find this cover and put it on our wall. And then all of the other ones, aside from our obsession with Kylie Jenner, which is right here, right there.
We got a lot of Kylie in here.
Aside from that, it's just covers that we honestly were really appealed to and weren't too crazy.
And the Pamela. We got some Pamela.
We got some Pamela in there. So now we're going to go upstairs. This is the floor that really has a lot to do, but this is an updated house tour, so we're going to show you what we got going on. Okay, so this is our guest bedroom. Mark and I had a little bit of a disagreement because he wanted to turn this into an entire closet, which, not gonna lie, would be a great idea, but I was like, what if you have friends over, people come from out of town, what if we wanna have a party and people need to sleep over, whatever it is, where are they gonna go? So I won, and we got a guest bedroom. So I'll show you what we got going on in here. This is also what I'd like to call, pardon my French, our shit show room, because we're just kind of like putting everything in here that we have to deal with. So typically, or in a dream world, once this is all done, this will not be here, this will not be here. We would like to do a tall mirror, I think, maybe with like a plant or something like that. And then we have the two closets here, which is Mark's overflow of clothing because I'm taking up a lot of our closet space right now. This bed is from Mo's Home. Once again, love their pieces. Same with the table side. Nightstand there. That actually was a second table that I was going to put in our living room, but there just really wasn't space or a need for it, so we decided to use it in here as a nightstand, which works out really great. And then this used to be in our room, and you'll see why it's just here. We don't need it. We actually have to get rid of it. And yeah, I think long term, I don't know what Mark thinks about this. We kind of talked about it, but I'd love for this entire room to be really dark. Maybe like a dark color of paint, do some paneling on the walls. To me, this room needs like a lot of work, but that being said, I think it still looks pretty decent, but it definitely like isn't the goal vibe. But it works out fabulous. We had a friend that stayed here like 2 weeks ago, and so I proved my point as to why we needed to have this room. If you did see our empty house tour, all the flooring up here was carpet, so we ripped that out. And then we had our amazing dads install it for us. We love the free labor. And I think it just completely opened up the upper level here, and it just keeps things really clean, especially that we have George as well. And it just kind of gives like a beachy vibe, if you will. This is where we have our laundry, towels, back stock of stuff here. And then we have our washer and dryer. Mark's actually very good at doing laundry, I will say. And then this is our master bedroom.
He's ignoring me.
The vibes in here are meant to be just very chill, zen. George, as you can see, loves it in here. He's so cute. Hey, Georgie.
That's where I sleep. That's my side, and that's George's favorite side, by the way.
Side. Bed is
George.
from Mo's home. This was in my room in the old house, and I intentionally got it for Mark and I just got to sleep in it by myself for a little bit. Our mattress is from Stearns and Foster. It is the most amazing mattress. Like, George literally does not get out of bed. It's hilarious. He loves it in here. It feels like a cloud. And then the lamps, I love these lamps. I discovered these on TikTok. They're from IKEA. And then the nightstands are from StruckTube. And again, you'll see that we did the paneling on this wall as well. I feel like it just adds so much, and it really just turns a plain white wall into something a little more, which I think is why I feel that the guest bedroom just looks incomplete to me, because this just adds so much dimension. And then Mark can talk to you guys about our biggest project that I did talk about on like what we wanted to do in the other tour.
So the biggest project we're working on right now is
This
wardrobe. All right, so when I moved back from Australia, Gretzie had the whole house packed with all of her clothes, and I had nowhere to put my clothes. So I had used, you know, one of those little ones in the guest bedroom until we sorted it out. And then I said, Dad, we gotta go to IKEA. We need to build a packed wardrobe yesterday.
Tell the plan of action of what we're waiting on, because it's not gonna stay looking open like this.
So we're waiting on doors, all right, guys. We're gonna go with some really cool, sleek, flat. They're like a beige, gray, kind of the color of our table. They got like a concrete kind of finish. So we're really excited for that. Hopefully, like in the next 4 days, we might be able to pick up the doors. They're sold out everywhere other than Eastern Canada. We can't even pay extra money to get them shipped here. It's impossible to get them.
Yes.
So I can't wait. This is gonna be amazing. Camera battery is dying, so we're just gonna finish this up quick. The master bathroom hasn't gotten a lot of change. I don't think it was even changed at all. But the big his and her sink's awesome. We got lots of storage in here. And I think our next project that you're gonna have to stay tuned for is the shower. We're gonna replace, I'm sure we're gonna replace these. We're gonna replace the handles as well. And we need a better shower head and all that good stuff. So it's gonna be amazing. Stay tuned for that, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna try and get lots of videos up soon.
Lots of decor videos, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you want to see. We're gonna try to link everything. If you have any questions, let us know. And thanks for watching our updated house tour. That was so fun.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Cheers.
Cheers.